Attention all business owners. Are you tired of managing your finances and taxes on your own? Let the experts at 1-800-TAXMASTERS help. Our team of experienced professionals offers a range of services to help you keep your finances in order, from personal and business tax returns to monthly accounting, quarterly and annual tax planning, and virtual controller and CFO services. With our virtual services, you can get the support you need without ever having to leave your office. Don't let taxes and finances stress you out any longer. Visit www.1800taxmasters.com today and let us handle the numbers so you can focus on growing your business. Everyone has a story, but few have the power to change lives. Introducing The Plush Life, From Prison to Peace, by Anthony J. Gonzalez with Pepper Chambers. A journey of redemption and transformation. Follow Anthony's raw and honest story as he finds his new purpose in life, turning his darkest moments into a guiding light for others. This inspiring story will take you through Anthony's journey, showing you that it's never too late to change your path and embrace your true potential. Don't miss the life-changing tale of redemption and the power of the human spirit. Get your copy today of The Plush Life, From Prison to Peace, on Amazon and iBook, and witness the incredible power of transformation. And welcome to another live episode. I am your host, W-I-Z-E, and I have a very special guest. He's a fellow podcaster. He's a friend of mine, and today I found out something new. I didn't know he was a published author, but we're going to talk about that when I bring him on right now. Welcome to the show, Darnell Playmaker Sallins. What's going on?
What's up, boys and Hefe? What's going on, my brother?
Nothing. I appreciate you doing me this favor. I had a cancellation, I had an opening, and I figured I'd have you on the show, brother.
And the funny thing is, I actually called out of work because I had a shoulder injury. so usually when you mess me, hey, are you free to? Yeah.
It worked out. See, look at that. Perfect. So what's going on, man?
Staying on the grind as much as I can.
So we could tell my audience a little something about your background, man. Wait, I know you from Jacksonville, but let them know a little something about you because you got your blog, you got some things going right now.
As he said, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a big sports fanatic. Love football, love basketball, wrestling. And that's why I ended up doing the Playmakers blog, Sports Network. Officially a business for a year and a month now, which is something I am proud of. I have so many nicknames from growing up playing sports, talking about sports, and this is the Playmaker one. Is the longest one that I have so far.
Yeah. Well, that's the one I know you by, and it's a great name, so stick with it. But so we have a running joke now on Snowman in the morning on Fridays. I have to bring it up because people are going to probably wonder why your face is covered. But that's your niche. That's your thing. That's your sign. That's your call sign, like all that, whatever. And Base has finally accepted that that's who you are. But what was your reasoning behind that?
Actually, it just happened, to be honest.
It just happened?
It just happened,
It's something you just fell into?
Pretty much. Because I never really been on camera when I first started podcasting. I always did my audio.
Yeah, that's how I started. I started strictly audio.
And then when I got the mic, for a few while, because I was still doing audio with the mic that I had. And doing that for about 2 years, the mic, as you see right now, it's not fully connected. So I was like, I might as well just run with it either way. As long as I get my message out there, that's the only thing that should matter.
Yeah.
Is my message. So I was like, people want to see your face and all that, but I get it. But my thing is, it shouldn't matter how I look. If my message hits you and it's doing what it's supposed to do, it shouldn't matter.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. I know because I started on audio strictly. And eventually I decided to go, but it fits you. That's who you are. That's how I've met you. That's how I've seen your face, so just so people know, I have seen his face. He is he is someone behind it, but that to me that's your thing.
And thanks to Chris Bass, Cole get to have fun with it now.
Yes, but he made you a cool intro, man. What are you talking about?
I said fun. I ain't say I ain't like it.
Oh, okay, but that was a real cool intro, which I'm still beefing with Cole because he
Oh, I
says
know.
even he says mine's is unique.
Yeah, I know.
He
But
does it
especially from what happened this morning.
he does it he does it differently every time I come on the show. But I gotta bust my brother's balls about it's nothing but love, man. It's a great time. It's two brothers I enjoy doing the show with, so it's awesome, man. So you shocked me today. I didn't know you was a published author. What
Yeah.
made you write the name of the book, as so everyone can know, is The Ebbs and Flows of Love, a journey through life and love, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, bring it up. There you go.
This is pretty much a book. So back in high school, I did a lot of creative writing in my spare time. And then I got back into it a little later after high school, and I looked at all of the writing that I did. I'm like, what about let's turn these writers into a book? So pretty much, this is a collection of all my creative writing in this book, And I did this back in 2019. So I can say that yes, I have written a book, and people who have read this book, they want me to write another book, but I haven't got to that point to write another book yet.
Are you planning on writing another book, or you just? Oh, and by the way, Sig Diggy is in the house. What's
Oh
going
yeah,
on, Sig?
I know. There you go with the code name. What's up, Sig?
Yeah.
Eventually, I might write a book or two. I know one of them's gonna be. I know for one part, it's already in my head is how I became the playmaker. But I haven't got to that point where I can write it out yet.
So as you know, I've talked to people who are entrepreneurs, coaches, all the. You just like you said, you just started your business last year. What, a year and a couple of months, like you said. What is something you've experienced as a business owner in your first year?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot
To
of
be
work, right?
honest, it's a lot of work. And it's just what people see. It's a lot of stuff behind
Of
that people
course.
don't see.
Yeah.
You know,
They only see the rewards. They don't see the hard work. They don't see the journey. And when you do start your own business and you want to take that leap, it's a lot of work. You actually work harder when you work for
and
yourself.
and it's not just the actual business part. It's actually working on yourself personally
Yeah, of
to
course
be to
because
be
you have
on
to
that.
grow. Yeah, you have to grow and evolve, man. You have to be able to adapt and change, man. Yeah. So
Which is for most people that's the hardest thing is to accept change because you can't be who you are when you decide to launch a business. You have to be able to, like you said, evolve and adapt, and be able willing to learn new information that you're gonna need to learn that most people don't tell you. But if you search for stuff or you find yourself connected to the right people, they will give you little increments in information that most people probably overhear that you like. I never thought of it that way.
yeah, it's because we're not taught these skills. We're not. This is not what they're teaching us in school. This is not what we're taught. But when you go and seek out this knowledge and this information, and you're like start kicking yourself, like I would have started this process much more sooner had I known all this information.
Oh, most definitely.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the book.
We can talk about the
So,
book. We can go. We can go there.
so you said you wrote it a lot in high school. You wrote is a lot of what is it poems and stories all together or
Oh, it's mostly creative writing to where how I see certain stuff. 'Cause mostly you can tell by the title of it is mostly on love, by the way, relationship stuff like that. And this is
okay.
basically how I view certain stuff or how I felt at a certain time, and I just put it on paper.
So has your perception of love changed in the years since you wrote those stories and poems?
Yes, because of what I started doing for when I started becoming an entrepreneur and making this a business. Because one of the things that when it comes to love is gratitude. So I have to remind myself, even though I'm not where I'm at, I'm gonna need to be grateful for where I am because the love that I have for talking sports, to watching sports, the love that I have for you know getting my message out there, of making other people feel good about themselves, whatever they want to do, it's something that I learned. It's a lot of things. It's a there's a lot of things that we do learn in school
Hmm.
that we take for granted. That actually is what you need out here.
Well, it's the relationships you build with your friends in school.
And that's the main one.
Yeah. That's why we failed these kids with this pandemic and all that, because a lot of young kids, that's where they learn a lot of social skills and networking is being with other kids, because you learn everyone has different personality. So now when you're in the same situation where you're home all day with your parents, it's a completely different thing. Now you're spoiled. You don't know interaction. You don't know how to share. You don't know these, and that's what school is important for that aspect. But some of the stuff that they teach us is bull. Like they don't teach us how to balance checkbooks. They don't teach how to invest. They don't. They teach you how to get in debt.
Yes, they do.
And it's crazy. It's something that that's why I love the fact that I have my platform and I can talk to people and let them know, man. There's more to it than just working and surviving, man. There's more
It's
to life.
it's it's so much.
Yeah,
It's so much more.
it's being. I love the fact that I'm being able. I work a 9 to 5, but I'm also doing what I'm doing now and building my production company and building my business and brand because I don't no longer want to work 9 to 5. I don't want to learn about. I don't want to show work and build someone else's business and build someone else's company. It's time for me to start focusing on building my legacy, building my foundation for my family.
I'm the same way. I'm in that position now.
What's going on, Vicola? So as my boy Victor Locke, what's going on? So
I'm the only one that don't call you by your nickname. I hope you know that. Everybody else do. I'm the only one that don't call you by your nickname.
oh man, but it's funny, man. It's fun. Nah, I got nothing but love, Victor, man. For Victor, he gave me my nickname. It's called Bizarro Wise because he says when I do mentality, I'm a completely different person. But it's because my partner, Cole, he sets me up. He sets my triggers. He knows I'm gonna trigger him with this.
Yeah, that sounds like Coach Johnson, all right.
Yeah, oh no, he's EP extraordinaire to me, man. And I'm learning is to be able to learn from him is amazing. To be able to do this show with him and learn from him firsthand and see how he does the process and all that, it's magic. So all it does is it makes me a better producer. It makes me want to produce shows that are quality content like he does. So you want to know how we doing? We're doing good, Victor. Though. We're
I'm
doing
doing
good,
good.
man. It's
I'm
great.
doing good. And trust me, wait till tomorrow morning. If you thought what they did today was off the rails, wait till I hop on tomorrow.
Yes, if for people for the people out there that don't know, me and Playmaker, we met through Brian Snow, and we both contribute a lot to Snowman in the Morning. Um, and I was able to be on today. Your Playmaker's going to be on tomorrow. He's got some receipts he wants to hand out to Mr. Johnson.
It's not receipts. It's just I'm gonna take what he did and I'm gonna use it against him. That's all I'm gonna do. And he can't help but laugh because he should have did it.
Oh man, nah, it's it's a blessing to be able to be on the show because a lot of the guys right here they're here to support right now.
I
Victor,
see.
Sick Diggy, what's going on the rod? Um, it's just being able to build these relationships because that's something I harp on all the time is networking, especially if you want to be a podcaster. You have to build a
Speaking
network.
of Snowman,
What's going? Yeah, there you go. Speaking of the man himself, Brian Snow,
and that's
Snowman
the
Multimedia.
thing. And that was the one thing that I had a question about when I was like, when I went to do podcasts, I'm like, how this is going to work out? Like, this is a new territory for me. And then the fact that I kept going, because I started podcasting in 2017. And it started with me and a high school friend. Then, he went off to do his own business because he most of his stuff, most of he do is write. He don't really talk. He just writes articles on sports and stuff like that. So he moved on, and I had to figure out, do I want to keep going with this because I know I'm good at it, and people know they know what I'm talking about. Do I keep going and roll by myself for a while, or I chose to go on with it? And I ended up meeting, Ricky Liquich and Alex Agazar, who was the Bearman of Texas. And, and it kept evolving and evolving. And the more that I kept sticking to it, Snowman, Cole Johnson, UWise, now Hawk TV, BS3 Network, and it just continues to grow because I keep it going.
Oh no, I've said it so many times where when I switched my mindset and I started focusing on sharing just being able to network and build positive relationships, things really started taking off, man. Like it's been a blessing to meet you, meet Cole, meet Shady, meet Ben, or like in the 3 years I've been podcasting, these past 8, 9, 10, 11 months now have been amazing as far as content creation for me as far as how my show's growing and being able to just learn and you can see the growth and maturity in what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think that's what I had to get to. I had to get to a point where, okay, you can talk sports, but know which news is to talk about, which one you can not have to worry about. Because me, when I first started, I'll try to figure out I need to talk about everything. After a while, it's like, no, you slim it down. As you know who my favorite sports personality is. Everybody, if you don't know, it's Stephen A. Smith. And it's like watching him a lot. It got to a point where I stopped watching. I started studying. And once I started studying, that's when I started realizing I know what I'm talking about. Just break it down. You don't got to say a lot. You can say your point, back it up, and keep it rolling.
So, what's your first love, football or basketball?
Basketball. And that's what gets. I think that's what kind of shocks people because when they hear me talk football and you have heard me talk football, you can hear it in me. Like I love football.
Yeah.
But basketball, that's where it's at. Because that's actually I played part one of football and that's about it. Yeah. I played in high school, I played basketball. That's the sport that I played. So,
and it's funny, man. It's funny because in Florida, football is king.
Tell me about it. Football is king. But that's the thing, though, because I'm so good at talking both sports, and I understand and know both sports very well. And then every now and then, I can talk wrestling because I'm a big wrestling fan.
Yes, that's something a lot of us in this group do have in common is that a lot of us are big wrestling fans. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Cole is a big into wrestling. So is Snowman. I think mostly everybody in the chat is huge wrestling fans. So it's being able to find people that you connect with that are really truly God honest good people that really want to see you succeed and want to help boost each other up. That's what's so great about this network, man.
Appreciate it, Hot TV. I really appreciate that.
When it comes to commentary, oh, big shout out! Look at that, see, and that's one of the reasons I enjoy going live now is this aspect of audience interaction. And again, I get that big shout out to Snowman in the morning because that's what drove me to go live, man, to do my shows live. Now we just have to get the Playmaker Snowman on a. Not gonna happen, Hawk. Not gonna happen. But you gotta understand, Hawk. I don't hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. His fans are annoying as heck, but I don't hate LeBron. It's a generational thing. I get it. I saw Jordan. I saw LeBron play. I'm not like Snowman. Snowman really does. He hates his fundamentals. He just does not. He's hater. Snowman, pom not weaver, whatever it
is. See, and that's why I said when I did talk about LeBron and the Lakers, I said what I said. They did what they had to do, and you didn't hear me say nothing about the Lakers ever since. I said, all right, once they get to 500 and make the playoffs, you won't hear from me. They over 500, they made the playoffs. You ever heard me say a thing about LeBron and the Lakers? I'm like, what? They did their job, so let me go ahead and be quiet.
Well, and now it's not like Memphis is making it hard for them, though. It really isn't. Like Memphis, you can see the immaturity in Memphis. Be a pom wave, but not a hater.
Yeah,
Brian McCarthy is silly, man. Yes, exactly. But
did y'all two make a bet on hockey? I'm just wondering.
No, we didn't make a bet. We didn't bet. Okay. But it is a rivalry. They are our rivals. But it's all good. It's all good. By the end of the series, one of us we'll still be friends. Just one of us is gonna be sad. More than likely, it's gonna be him. But it's all good.
Ryan, I'm gonna let you know if your Devils lose game 4 tonight. Yeah.
I think we need to set up a petition to get Wise his own visual intro. Maybe the number 4 to his book before we try. Yes, he can listen. All I want is the visual. He can do his personal voice intro under the visual. Yes, Victor Locke. You feel me, Victor? You feel me now. I understand. Thank you. I knew Victor. I knew I loved you for a reason. But see, he can do is the visual aspect, and then he can do his own audio as he plays the video.
I ain't gonna lie, he do give you a special intro every time.
I know. I'm not saying he can't do the special intro, but if he had a video along with that special intro as well. So Cole Johnson, if you are watching this, if not, I will send you a clip of this. so you can understand what I'm talking about. See, thank my man Victor. Yeah, see this. And Snowman, you see this right?
See, I'm gonna be honest. I've been thinking like, what could Cole do for a wise intro? I'm like, what would that look like?
And Victor put. I don't have listen. Since that Revelations episode, Cole has not let it go. He's just, but that's cool because I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna deny who I am.
Because he always changes it when anytime he changes it every time you show up.
It depends on the situation. Like if the Knicks win, he'll mention something about the Knicks, or if he wants to rub something in McCarthy's side when they lost 5-1. I'm saying is these days is that so he makes it unique. Yes, he does. But if we had a visual to go along with his uniqueness, would be perfect. So Cole Johnson, if you are watching this, make it happen, brother. Appreciate it.
Wise needs a visual.
Yeah, you can keep the special audio. Just give the visual. Man's I appreciate it, Hawk, man. I enjoy doing my show, man. Being able to come on and bring guests on, and I love to be able to bring friends on who are fellow podcasters who are doing some things out there because you're an excellent writer. You're doing your blog. You're doing the show. You got a lot of things going on, man.
And you talking about I have a full-time job too, so.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention you have a full-time job. Yes.
Because that's one thing, and people are like, how you do all that you do? I say, you got it. I'm going for it.
You don't sleep.
No, I sleep. Oh, trust me, I sleep.
I sleep. I know, but for
I'm
me,
trying to cut back at least 2 hours of it though. That's been the fight for me.
Listen, I've learned how to take naps. That's what saves me. Is if I know, like, in between the time like that I set up the show and I'm gonna be with my guests, I'll go take a nap so I can be nice and refreshed when I wake up.
But yeah, I just go for it. I have to keep it going and keep going because even though it's not microwavable, put it in this century's terms. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh no, of course. If you think you're gonna jump into a business and in the first year you're gonna take off, it's not happening.
And one thing is I listen to different people. One of the main persons I listen to is Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey always represents this Bible scripture.
Yeah.
And it's Habakkuk 2:2. And it says, write a vision, make it plain, so he who reads it can run to it, even though it may tarry, which means take a long time.
Yeah.
It will sure itself at an appointed time. So if anybody, like for me, one of the main things I do even before work, every time before work, I make sure I listen to what we call personal development videos. I listen to Steve Harvey. I'll listen to Joe Osteen. I'll listen to Eric Thomas.
E.T.
I will listen to these YouTube videos so I can get my mindset straight for the day.
Bro, I go to sleep. I go to sleep to those videos. You understand? I go to this. So I'm very big on personal development. I'm that's to me is something that's, if you want to succeed in life, you have to grow and learn. So you do that by listening and listening to audio or watching videos of just a lot of the people that you mentioned. And I got a bunch of books on the side of me that I've read. It's me wanting to grow and develop. And so the only way you do that is by going out and seeking information.
Yeah, because I can't we can't change what's going on in the world. Like, we can't do that. But what we can do is make sure we are in a position within ourselves that we can handle whatever comes to us from the outside world. Because if you can handle, because everybody goes through difficult times.
Yeah,
from the rich to the poor,
everybody has a story, man. Everyone has a story. Everyone has something that they've gone through in life that's shaped or molded them in a certain way, and it's like people sometimes, especially with all the things I went through. One of the things is when someone asked me if I regretted anything that happened to me, like, and my answer was no, and they wondered why was that, because I figured I told them it was because I wouldn't wish it upon anyone else, right? All the stuff that I've been through in my life, losing my wife, my dad, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but I felt like I'm strong enough. I was strong enough to be able to handle these trials and tribulations, and yeah, I dealt with it in certain different ways that might have not been good, but I survived it, got through what happened, and I've come out on the other side a much better person.
And like Alt TV, if you can look up The Rock on YouTube and you can listen to his messages. He has some good stories that he used for personal development.
Oh no, once you start looking into personal development and personal growth on YouTube, you'll get these inspirational videos. And so, like I said, I go to sleep to them all the time because while you sleep, so that's when, if you have stuff playing, that's where you learn a lot, man. Is in your sleep, is subconsciously.
So, and it's an everyday thing. It is not you listen to it one day and no, you have to continuously get this stuff in your head. This is a never-ending process.
It is
of personal development.
Oh no, it is. It is. It is. You can never stop learning. You're gonna. It's times changing. Times you have to change with the times. You have to be able to adapt again. You have to be able to learn and adapt and change. And it's crazy because I was watching. I don't know. I don't even know why I was watching it, but I was watching the Breakfast Club and Jim Jones was on there, and they asked him how has he been able to maintain being relative. He says you have to adapt and change. You got to be able to go with the time.
Yeah, you have to. And I'll bring the wrestling. One of the people that was good at changing time was the Undertaker.
Yeah, he went. That's why he had the run that he had, because he was able to evolve, and it's in any life. It just happened. He's a professional wrestler, but he knew that sometimes that character runs its course. So he was able to evolve, change, and he did it numerous times. American Badass. He of course the cult leader with the corporate
ministry,
the corporate ministry, whatever it was, a ministry of dark. Yeah, it was corporate ministry after when they united, and then of course regular Undertaker with Paul Bearer, and then so you've gotten so many different versions of him, but he knew how to adapt. Hawk TV, let's see, put Booker T on that list, Playmaker.
Oh, you put Booker T on that list? Because to be honest with you, when he became King Booker, that was
the funniest. That was
his greatest character, because he actually played that character.
Yo, he did. No, it was that, to me, is Booker T, is King Booker. Even though I loved Harlem Heat, but King Booker, when he tried to do it with a King act with an English accent, and then when he get pissed off, the accent completely goes.
It was annoying, but it was effective. I would give Booker T that. It was annoying, but it was effective.
It was. Yep, from the dead man to the phenom. And the Lord, yeah, American Badass Big Evil. He's got too many names, sick man. I can't remember the one. He's had too many names. He's just had too many. That's why he's one of the greatest of all times, man. That's why he's one of the most respected.
To be honest, want to go this year. Look at Roman Reigns.
He's made it. Oh, he's definitely. Nobody would have thought he would have been at this level, but he's been able to. You know what it was? They was trying to make him a good guy for such a good a baby face for so long that he's just the perfect heel. He's just the perfect heel.
And the one thing I would go back to, and I'm glad they did this when they brought John Cena back. And John Cena ripped him on the mic.
Yeah.
And from that point forward, Roman Reigns changed.
But now he's dropping the mic. He's killing them on the mic now. That's where he stepped it up. We knew he had the physical talents in the ring. Even though, again, Superman punch, spear, but it was on the mic that he's made the difference. Yeah, you have Heyman there to train him, but it's been his this has been his best work behind the mic. Yet, God mode has been. I love God mode. He's by far my favorite character right now.
Yep, that'll be mine. Well, then again, it does not say much to me because I love the entire bloodline.
Nah,
it started from the Rock and it's all the way to what the bloodline is now. Like I've been a bloodline fan since the Rock, so
I've probably been a fan longer than that, man, because I've been watching wrestling since the 80s.
Yeah, I know. See, y'all go back to the 80s. I was in the 90s.
Yeah, I've been a long time wrestling fan. My brother used to take me to the Garden. Used to definitely go check out some great characters. I had the honor of seeing Andre the Giant, Big John Studd, some of the greats, man, and in Madison Square Garden. So
it's like the same thing with podcasting. If you can't talk, you're not gonna make it. You have to have the ability to talk.
But you know what? You can develop that ability. I won't say I was when I first started, I sucked. I still think I suck. No, I'm lying. I don't think I suck. But when I first started, I did suck though. I didn't really know how to. I didn't have the mic skills that I have now, and I improve each and every day. So being able to see the growth and the development and work at it, because it's a work in progress, man. You're not gonna master the mic in one sitting. And I've been doing this for 3 years, and I've recorded a lot, and I'm still learning because you still make mistakes, and sometimes you can't predict life. So technical difficulties happen, and so you got to roll with the punches, man. Definitely got to roll with the punches in this business.
Like on TV, if I can show you, I have two what they call vision boards in my living room right now. One of the vision board is like a place where I want to travel. That's like one vision board. You got Hong Kong on there, Singapore, Toronto, different places that I would like to visit in my lifetime. And the other vision board is all the events I want to cover for the Playmakers blog. You got WrestleMania, was going to be in Philly next year. That'll be something interesting. You talking about Super Bowl? I want to catch me. I want to go to London and see Wimbledon. You know, I want to catch the big events in sports. So.
Well, yeah, you just gotta. Like you said, you just got to have it and set the goals, and you'll start building those relationships to where you'll be able to learn how to make that happen.
Yeah, and there's one thing I will say is that you just can't see it in your head. You have to write it down, and you have to put it in picture if you have to. Because if you're a person who is not good at writing stuff, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
more
Some
of a
some
visual
people are
person,
visual. Some people are visual. Like I'm not. I'm both. I'm visual, but in front of me, I have my whiteboard with my goals in front of it, and I stare at them every day. And once I get one off, I clear it off, and I write another one up there. So it's good to be able to have things in front of you to show you the way to basically show you, hey, like this is what I want to strive for.
you
So let's
see.
work on making that happen.
See, you learn how to write in school, but they don't tell you how to use writing to your advantage.
I'm honest. I'm never been a writer, and
So
I wrote my first blog this for BS3, and it was on podcasting. It was me learning, and then I had a guest canceled, and I used that blog as the premise for an episode. So I was able to use the blog itself and create an episode out of it because I didn't have a guest. So writing has its benefits.
yeah, like you can learn the skills in school, but they don't tell you how to properly use the skill.
Yeah.
When you go to school, you have to learn how to write. You gotta learn how to count. You gotta learn how to do some of this stuff, but they don't show you how to properly use it when you get to adulthood. Because
Because it's not
think of
meant. They don't want you to. What do you think? What do you think public education's for? It's not. It's not to help you advance in life. That's to help program you for work.
and that's the thing. Education should be programming you for work. Education should be
That's
programming
what
you
it
to
is.
live life.
That's what our education system is to program you to work.
And that's the problem with in the country is like they want to program you to live a certain way. No. How you supposed to be a country, you the land of the free, but you're not letting your people live free based on what they learning.
Because it's all about the dollars, man. And
One
then
thing I can tell you the richest person in the country right now, and most people don't even know who it is. They'll say Elon Musk. They'll probably say Bill Gates. They'll say all these people, but no, I can tell you who the richest person is because I actually follow him when I can. Look up the name Grant Cardone.
oh yeah, I've taken a couple of grants courses like where we have speakers come on and stuff. So I know who Grant Cardone is.
See, but a lot of people don't know who Grant Cardone is.
But see again, you're speaking you're speaking to someone who's into self development. That's the difference. If you're into self development, you know who these teachers are. You know about Grant Cardone. You know about Anthony Robbins. You learn about E.T., the hip hop preacher. Not everybody knows what E.T. is. If you don't follow self development and growth and all that, you don't know who E.T. is.
And that's the thing. The people you should follow, they on the same platform that you're using.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are literally on the
If
same
you're not,
platform.
but if you're not searching that knowledge, you're not gonna. It's not gonna come on your algorithm. What you're gonna get in your algorithm is what's the latest purse or sneaker out, or what happened with this person, or why these people break up. You're not in it. Your algorithm should be ET, all these other people, because that's you wanting to grow. But if that's not what you're looking for, you're looking for the gossip. If you're looking for the entertainment news, or that's what you're gonna get. Like with my feed, I get ET notices, I get Grant Cardone notice because that's the information I'm out there seeking.
All true. So this is pretty much what I've been doing. Me and you've been doing pretty much the same thing. And we starting to see how the world is not what people wanted to seem it is. It's actually bigger.
Bro, it's like I said, when I shifted my mindset and I focused more on being more positive and being more creative and having a different mindset, not really associating myself with people that don't want to grow and develop. That's other people I attract to my life. I attract people that want to grow, that are trying to make things happen. Like Cole will tell you, man, he's one of my best friends. And it's when me and Cole speak, it's like we've known each other for years. We've only known each other for a year. But it's that relationship that I've built with him that's helped me take my show to a different level. Because now being able to have a mentor that I could bounce ideas from and learn and take criticism, and once I shoot something, I'll send it to him and be like, yo, what I think. What do you think about it? And he'll respond to me, do work on this, work on that. And me not having an ego, because when you're learning and growing, you can't have an ego. Because if you have an ego, you're gonna think you know it all. And so me not having the ego, knowing that, all right, I can take criticism from my brother, because I know he's telling me it because he wants me to improve.
So ego and entitlement is not your best friend.
No, ego definitely is not. Ego is definitely not your friend, man. You gotta learn how to be able to be receptive, man. You're never gonna receive your gifts and your blessings if you're not willing to receive them, man. If you in that mindset where you know it all and can't nobody tell you nothing.
And the thing is, I love the title of your podcast stuck in my mind
because for years, people still stuck in their mind to this day. Like there's some things I know I need to work on and improve on, and I know it in my head, but me being human, sometimes I let it creep in and beat me, but then you get back up.
Because whatever you think about most is what you attract.
Yeah. And I'm focusing on attracting people in my life that are gonna help me grow and develop and help me elevate myself so I can lift others up as well. I know you was wondering why I asked you to be on the show. Well, because I want to help and uplift you. I have a platform. I want to share you with my audience. My audience probably wouldn't know who you are, but I want to share you with my audience because I think you're a dope content creator.
Appreciate that.
I'm saying? So, of course, this episode of Stuck in My Mind is not approved by Chris Bates. What's going on? There goes my brother, Cole Sports. We was just
Cole. I'm gonna get you tomorrow. I'm gonna get you tomorrow, Cole. I'm gonna get you. I got something for you tomorrow, Cole. Just know that I got something for you.
Yeah, absolutely, Victor. You cannot see the lessons if you no, you can't. And that's something I don't let it blind me, man. I don't.
And trust me, I get it. Ego's a thing. It's a hard thing to swallow.
It is pride and ego, man.
But trust me, if I was able to swallow my ego when I was in school, honestly, we might not be having this conversation because I'll probably be playing basketball somewhere.
So my brother goes, in the words of The Rock, just bring it. It's amazing how ego can cloud personal judgment. Absolutely. And
ego, envy, jealousy, those are the joy killers. You cannot experience the joy if you have an ego. You can't experience the joy if you jealous and envy of others.
So yeah, but so that was my purpose of having you on the show, is because I want to give you a platform. Like, why not? Why not share my platform with my brothers? Like, again, especially people putting out good content, positive content, stuff that is enjoyable. Not saying so. I rather focus on helping other people do what they do, man. Because and that's why I share whenever something on my timeline comes up, and it's someone, even if it's someone I just know barely, and I see that it's something positive, I'm gonna share it. Why not? What does it hurt me to share something? All right, sick. I don't do commercials here though, but I don't do commercials. Yeah, that's something you won't see me do on Stuck My Mind is commercials. I do my sponsor in the beginning, and then of course I gotta sponsor the Poppy J book, of course, because that's through our publishing. We self-published that book. So yeah.
And it's a good, and this book that I did back in 2019 is another reason why I like. Let me put it in a book, get it out there. I think people will enjoy it, and people have enjoyed it.
Yeah. So Cole Sports, I love it. Mr. Wiseall and the hardest content creator I know together. I can't do it as good as Cole.
Yeah. Nobody can do it as good as Cole.
It's all good, sick. I know. It's all good. But
so it's actually good that people get to see the other side of me. They get to see the Darnell side and not the playmaker side.
no, you gotta be able to listen. You gotta see. So that's one thing you'll learn is that, and look, you've been doing this longer than me, so you should know. But you gotta be yourself. People know fake, man. People can see if you're fake. So you really truly do need to be yourself. You
So,
gotta be able
but
to,
y'all get to see how I am, who I am, and what steps I have taken to be who I am.
and
And
that's
it's
what
not.
that's what the show's about. Is to be able to show people who you are. Just be able to show people that you're more than just a playmaker. Like I said, you surprised me when you said I'm a published author. I'm like, oh, my brother's a published author. I didn't even know. Learn something
Yeah,
new every day.
yeah. Cole and Brian don't even know I wrote a book, so that's gonna be surprising to them.
Yeah. See, now they know. So they know now.
Yeah, I wrote a book, and I'm happy that I can scratch that off the list or something. I never, and the funny thing is, I never thought about writing a book. But what I learned is anybody can write a book because, like you say, everybody got a story. Your story can be your book.
Yeah. And being behind the mic and creating different shows, I've come to be at home with my many different sides. Yes, the evil genius that you are. You wrote a book, Playmaker. Wow. Welcome to the club. Yes, because my brother does have a book as well. So he is a published author. I'll be there one day.
Yes, I mean, you don't have to do it all at one time.
Oh no,
You can just
listen,
write.
I've already I got an ebook it's just a little simple ebook that I got written. So
You can do something like that. It's just everybody should at least try to write a book. It don't have to be a long book. It can be a short book. My book is nothing but what? It's really nothing but like 30, like 40 pages. That's not long.
oh no, I've got a book written. I have a book. It's a little ebook that I'm gonna put out. It's on podcasting. It's on how to start a pod. It's again, it's me just sharing little tidbits on something that people always asking questions about. So got a little ebook that I'm gonna put out there.
Speaking of which, Victor, I got a favorite file coming. I don't know when, but once a certain series is over, a favorite file is coming.
From Flagrant Files and Heat Check to publish author on the way to the bestsellers. Yeah, I was shocked, Victor. I didn't know he was best. He was a writer as well.
I know. I was like, you know what? I think Wise would be interested in knowing that I wrote a book. I wrote a book.
See, I feel kind of bad because Sick took his time to write a commercial. So I feel obligated to read. But you know what I'm gonna do this for my man Sick. I'm gonna do this for my man Sick. All right. Ready? This episode is brought to you by Lowdown VPN. When the Wi-Fi is suspect, it's time to get Lowdown VPN. Please do a flagrant foul, Dylan Brooks. Oh, listen.
No, I got somebody higher up I'm looking at.
Who you had? Who?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Why you
There's
want to
no.
tell me?
There's no. When that time comes, and to be honest, Victor probably could probably figure it out because it'll probably be the third time I did one on this person or this team, because that really hurt my nerves now. This thing flipped like that quickly in that series. I gotta do it. And trust me, I'm doing my flagrant fouls is not. It's not really what I want to do. It's what I need to do. I have to call out certain things. That's really what flagrant foul is. Me, I have to call out certain things and let it be known.
Oh yeah, kind of like how. So if y'all did catch Snowman in the morning this morning, yeah, I heard me defend Joel Embiid, even though I'm not a Sixers fan. It's just that I don't know why I didn't take offense to what Brian said. I just felt it was a flagrant foul. I don't think Joel Embiid, even though he does consider him soft, I just felt like this is somebody who's a MVP candidate.
My thing, he called him trash. I'm like,
yeah, that was my thing. That was because he called him trash. I'm like, no.
No, he's
No,
he's not trash. I can't. No,
but it's listen. Brian has his opinions. I still got love for Brian.
Oh, Brian he has strong opinions.
Yeah, so I just felt like, nah, you can't. This is a man who's doing his thing. You thought Brian did it, LeBron James. He says, yes, and I just felt that Joel Embiid has been playing great ball this year. He played great last year. So I didn't agree with the statement. That's all it was.
I would say he should have been suspended, even though missed
he should have
anyway.
He shouldn't have kicked. But yep. Listen, brothers have disagreements all the time, man. It's just it happens.
Oh yeah, trust me. Me and Brian, we got disagreements.
Listen, I don't completely agree with his LeBron take. I don't like LeBron. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I won't go as far as Brian goes.
Why do you think I'm not on Wednesdays? I let them two have it.
No, but oh no, I heard enough from LeBron fans. Now I gotta hear it. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. You did have me rolling when you just did that LeBron.
Because it was Hawks TV fault. It was all Hawk TV. It was all
our rolling.
It was Hawk TV, and I just had to. I'm like, come on, man! Like seriously, we gotta have this conversation, and I just had to go off. But it wasn't like I was directing it directly at Hawk TV, but he's the one who set it off. He's the one who set it off. He did.
Because I don't think you see my comments. I'm like, hold on. Why?
Yeah, on a Thursday. Yes. I did a Bronx sexual confessions on a Thursday. Not proud of that moment. It was content gold. It was content gold, but I was not proud of that moment.
Oh, trust me, it was gold. Listen, he's literally going in.
Oh man.
Matter of fact, I think that's
I think that's what inspired Cole, right? To really, he's like, oh, when Wise goes in, he kind of. I blame Cole for mentality. It's all Cole, all of it.
I think that same week, because the day before, I think I had to fill in for Snowman on a Wednesday, which means I had to give one. There was no choice because I'm on Wednesday, so I got to follow the rules.
Oh, no.
And then the day after, you end up going in. I'm like, and Victor was like, "Wow, we got a playmaker process and a process in the same week."
Yeah, no, he was I forgot what it was, but he just kept. I'm like, man, please, Hawk TV, stop this now, and yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Vic. I think it had gotten to me to the point where I had to express myself because you know what, Vic, I don't. It's not that I peruse social media like Cole and Brian, so I don't go hunting for these stories and hunting for these people. But it's just to keep hearing. I'm like, okay. And then you have people like Hawk TV and Rod. So yes.
I mean, because I knew when I had to do it, I knew what time it was, and I knew the day it was. I was like, "Yep, I might as well focus on this because everybody else gonna focus on it, so I might as well talk about it." Him getting the scoring title. I'm like, okay, I'll let it be known. And then, yeah, Cole's favorite soundbite.
Oh no, Cole is a genius. Oh yeah, well, yeah, because it just first time I heard it was like, what the hell did he just? What the hell did he just make? I'm like, and it's like every single time, and I'm just seeing. It was like it was just like a span of weeks of Cole just creating new stuff, new intros for people. I'm like, man, this fool don't stop.
So that was he got you today too. You ain't know about the Cotton experience until he played it.
No, I didn't. He always. I'm like, he's always hitting me with something. I'm always something. I'm like, yo, what? So, now that I know you're here, Victor, I need you to let him know what we need. What are our demands, Victor? Let Cole know what our demands are. So we've come to a solution, Cole. Yes. We've come to a solution. We've come to this solution. I need a video, like just video, no audio on it. A visual intro. So let's not say video. So a visual intro, and you can still do your specialized intros. That's it. That's the solution. Win-win, Cole. Win-win.
Yeah, Victor started it.
It was all Victor's idea.
Victor started it.
It was all Victor's idea. So just a visual. You can do the visuals. I don't care how work your magic, do what you do, and you can still do the special intros. That makes me happy. You still get to do your special unique intros. It's a win-win, brother. It's a win-win. See, Victor says I need my own intro. Yeah.
the 420.
It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that because we're not trying to promote that lifestyle, but you can make it happen, brother. I know you can make it happen. I have the utmost faith in you, brother. So yes. Listen, Cole. Listen. Why are you making this difficult? Why are you making this difficult? I don't understand why you're making this difficult.
I think I know why. Like this is what I said earlier. Because he introduced you in so many different ways.
That's what I'm saying. He can still do the special intros, but it's going to be a visual to go along with it. That's all. Like you're making this difficult, man. Like
you might have to find a picture of Wise and put all the teams that he loves.
No, it's funny. So when he did my intro, he took a vacation photo of me, and my wife didn't go on that vacation with me. So when she seen the video, she goes, "Why did he use that picture? I hate that picture." and I had to tell him Cole. And it was just so funny because she just did not. She hated the fact that I was in Puerto Rico with father, first of all, and so and Cole just happened to get that vacation picture, but it wasn't a vacation, so.
Hey.
I don't want to do a Cheech and Chong intro for why.
Hey, see, this is what happens.
I don't know if we were supposed to take Stuck in My Mind off the rails, but Vic, it's not the first time it's been off the rails. It's every time I've had when I had who I had on. I had Drew. Who was on that show? It was a couple of people. And we had a blast. It was fun. It was one of the first time I had, I guess, a panel show like that. With that picture, remind me of one of my relatives. With the picture reminded me of, yeah. Well, yeah, it was. He caught my hair in the wind. It was a nice picture. But yeah, the wife was like,
the wife didn't approve it.
It was not wifey approved. No, it was not wifey approved.
That's probably the reason why Cole don't want to do one. That might be your problem. Cole ain't trying to get caught up.
But she I won't show her that video because that's just the snowman. She doesn't watch Snowman no more. She doesn't watch any of my content. I was just showing her that video because it was the commercial for my show that I put on YouTube. So I wanted to show it to her, and she just didn't like it. She just and it's not because it's an ugly picture. I guess to her it's just she don't like my. Yeah, it's. I guess she thinks it's too. I look too cute in it.
Wow.
She won't admit to it. But yeah. It's oh man, my wife is funny. She's after all these years being together, it's just we have our moments. Let me put it that way.
I mean, every relationship, every marriage have their moments.
Oh yeah,
it's part of the.
Yeah, but we're able to. I do. We're able to. You know what it is? We're able to include humor in a lot of the stuff we do. So it's cool. It's fun. It was just because sometimes she comes up with some of the. Okay, so I got a story to tell. It's a story. So I got out of work one day. Now I got to do a specialized video intros for, not intros. It's just one. And it's not video because video includes sound. So it's a visual slide, and you are doing your unique intros. So you can still do your unique intros, and while you play it, just play the visual. That's it. Cole, why are you making this difficult? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why can't you just like, I got you, brother. Like, come on. Yeah, I was looking cute in that picture. I ain't gonna lie. I was. I had my transition glasses on. They were black. My hair was waving. My hair was blowing in the wind. It was a good picture.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that one. Oh my gosh.
No, my brother ain't gonna do me crazy dirty. He ain't gonna. I have faith in my brother.
If he can do Snowman the way he did Snowman.
No, but Snow. See, but Snow is.
Even though he did ask for it, I would say
he wanted to be immortalized. He asked for it.
So, told you, and that's the very next thing he put.
Since you bust my, listen, I wouldn't be your brother if I didn't, man. I wouldn't be your brother if I didn't. But yeah, no, listen, he did. Snowman asked to be hater, pom pom wave. Yeah, he wanted to be number one.
No, he didn't ask for that. He just asked to be immortalized in code.
But obviously he
But
was going to be
he
number one.
he wasn't really thinking.
Yeah, that name fit perfect. And Brian loved. That's why Brian loves it so much.
No, he loves it, but he realized, like, yeah, I think I went a little too far with that. But yeah, you asked for it. You don't ask for stuff.
But Vic's one was just when he did Vic's, that was so funny, and it's stuck.
See, that's my I say. You know what? I don't need to be. Nope, I ain't gonna. Nope, not me. I'm gonna stay out of this. And then base happened.
Yeah. But man, look at that. We've been on the air already over an hour. Wow. So now you're gonna get the solo layout. Plug away, brother. Let everybody know where they can find you. And there you go.
Well, you find me on Facebook as Zach as you see it on the screen down there, Playmaker Sallins, on Twitter, Instagram. So we can catch our website, theplaymakersblog.com. You can catch all the content that we write about football, basketball. I got a couple of NBA ones coming up once some of these series are over and I can preview the semifinals. And check out our YouTube channel. Just search Playmakers Blog on YouTube. You can catch all my Shooting Lights Out episodes that I have done so far. And that's about it.
All right. I appreciate you being on the show, brother. It's been great having you. Don't leave just yet. It's great talk with you two brothers. Many continued blessings. Appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you, brother. Definitely appreciate all you do for me. So thank you.
Cole, you are one of a kind.
Definitely. But don't leave just yet. Let me just close out the show and I will continue to chat off air. All right. So today I got a lot of people to shout out today. Let's start off with, of course, my brother, Poppy J, is in the house. He stopped by. What's up to Rod, Sick Diggy, Victor Locke. Shout out to the Snowman, of course. Ben, BS3 Network. Big shout out to the Hawk TV for coming through. Ryan McCarthy. I said Victor Locke already. I think, yeah, I should have said Victor Locke. Cole, definitely my brother Cole Sports, and everybody else who's going to catch this on replay. Thank you for checking us out. Share this with your friends. And big shout out to my Real Wise fan, Brandy J. I already shouted Poppy J out. Shout out to the wifey. Love you. Appreciate you, baby. And as always, a big shout out to all the essential workers out there. God bless y'all. Be safe. You know your boy Wise does it. Peace out.